Okay, I think we're recording. We should be. How's it going? It's Johnny here, and welcome to this cool video that is the first video that I've recorded in a long time. The last video I done on this channel was earlier this year, around February or March, and I decided to stop making videos, go back into the trenches and focus. And now I'm back out here, and I have one tip for you today. I'm going to be starting this series called Smart Tips because I have a new brand. It's called Smart Entrepreneur, and that's what I'm going to be changing this channel into. It's going to change its name to be called Smart Entrepreneur, sharing smart tips with you on what I'm doing to get to the next level of my business. So the one smart tip I have to share with you today is called batching, and how you can use batching to complete your projects, your tasks that will lead you to your outcomes and your goals way faster and with better quality and get better results. And it's something I learned from a book called The 4-Hour Workweek, author, a guy called Tim Ferriss. You've probably heard of him, and it's pretty simple. So if you look at, if you're watching this, you're an entrepreneur, you have a business, or you're planning on starting a business, or you're doing some kind of business, or you just have some kind of project that you're doing which results in you improving your life in some way. And if you think about it, within any project or any outcome, we have a number of tasks that will get us there. We have a number of steps, and in each of those steps, we have a number of tasks and there's sub-components right within there. And they are all they're all different types of tasks, and they, different categories. So how do you manage this and make sure you get all of this done, or this huge project? How do you get it done in a certain amount of time? Because there may be a reason why you've not achieved the things you want to achieve, and it's because you maybe get overwhelmed by this huge goal that's in front of you. You want to get it, starting this business, start launching your website, starting your e-commerce store, your affiliate marketing campaigns, creating a digital course, or whatever business model you're attempting to start or accomplish. You need to look into and use this concept of batching. So what you want to do is just basically look at this overall project, break it down into the different categories, and then I'll give you some examples, and then put these categories, and then under these different categories of tasks, list everything that has to be done within there. So let's say within creating an online course, because that's one of the business models that I have been doing for about 15 years. So, information publishing. So let's say if I wanted to create a course, there's all different components, okay? We have the actual course side of things, so that's creating the product. We've got the admin side, so that's all anything to do with admin, all right? So how do I collect payments, customer support, the domain name, the technical stuff, okay? Then we've got the technical side of things. So we've got technical, the hosting, the funnel, the pages, and that side. And then we have the offer, the sales copy, the stuff on the front end, the creative stuff. Then we have the graphics, the e-commerce, right? So these are different categories. So what you want to do is you want to batch all of these, and once you've batched them, you actually want to, in your week or in your month, you want to only focus on one type of batch at a time. Because if you try and do, let's say, the creative stuff with the analytical stuff or the administration tasks at the same time, your mind is going to be doing two different types of tasks, because we have a left brain and a right brain. So for the creative stuff, you would want to batch all of those different subtasks within the creative batch over a period of time, and only do that. You don't want to task switch. Just do those creative tasks. Maybe it's only going to take 1 day, right? So kind of gauge how long it's going to take. So let's say we take a full month. We give ourselves a full month. So week 1, only do the creative stuff. Week 2, do the technical stuff. Week 3, do the admin stuff. week 4 create the product, right? You can change it, but you want to make sure you're doing one batch at a time. And you can apply this to any area in your life, really. It doesn't just apply to business. The way I do it on a, you can do it on a daily basis, a weekly, monthly, quarterly. And the way I do it on a daily basis is I batch all of my admin tasks between the hours of 3 and 5 p.m. So emails, communication, any of those type of tasks I would usually do around between 3 and 5. I just had a phone call. I had to make an important phone call with a bank. And I did, now it's almost 6 p.m., right? So I'd done that before this. And if you actually, the key takeaway here is to get started, just basically, applying this batching concept. Look at your days and ask yourself, how can I batch my tasks into blocks of time in the day where I'm only doing one type of task? The most easiest is all the admin, the boring stuff, replying to emails. Set a time when you'll do that and don't do it any other time. Because if you're the kind of person that you check your communication, your instant messengers, your Facebook messengers, emails back and forth, like a lot of entrepreneurs do, a lot of people do, and your phone is constantly going off and you're replying while you're doing this, and then you're replying, you've got this thing, and then someone calls and then you're answering it. You're not going to get deep work, good work done, and you're going to end up producing crappy work, not getting the results, not actually finishing this project, and your mind's going to be scattered. You need to zone in and focus, and you do this by batching, okay? And then you block time out for this batch. For me, between 6 and 9 a.m. is deep creative work. Then between 10 and 1 p.m., 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., I continue doing creative work. This is on a daily basis. Then 3 to 5 is admin, communication stuff. Then 6 to 8 is my fitness, gym time. And then study time is some time after that. So I have dedicated time blocks that I batch things into. And trust me, you'll be surprised at how much you can get done, how much you'll start to improve on everything. And because I've just given you an example of how I structure my day and batch things out, and you can do this. These are what high-level CEOs do, billionaires. They batch, because you can't be doing all different things at once. If you're this kind of entrepreneur that's just like all over the place, maybe you're getting results, but you could get better results if you actually batch things out and slow down and allocate different batches of tasks. And remember, they need to be the same category. So creative stuff in one batch, analytical, admin, execution type tasks, procedural type tasks. I will be writing a blog post about this on my new blog, smartentrepreneur.me, an extended article on this, which you can check out. There should be a link here somewhere. And basically my aim for Smart Entrepreneur is to share tips like this as I'm building my business to 100 million and above. That's my goal over the next 5 years, sharing this journey with you so you can shortcut your way to your success by being a smart entrepreneur. So it's Johnny here, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions, message or comment below. And hope you check out my site, smartentrepreneur.me, when we launch. And this YouTube channel is going to have a massive revamp. We're creating a new video studio as well, where we're going to use to create these awesome videos in. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Smart Tips video.